we're at the place where it's really fast and they've got little garages. Thruxton. And we are here for round 4 of the British Touring Car Championship. It's a bit grey, it's a bit bleak, but the racing is always going to be exciting. We've got Tom Ingram, Tom Chilton, Adam Morgan, and we've got Senna Proctor in the cars. Let's go have a little peek at what they're doing. Love or hate Thruxton?
Love.
Reasons?
It's cool.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you very much, Tom.
Yeah, no, we did 2 quali sims in free practice 2 there, giving me just 10 minutes to try put a lap in, and he was warning me when the session technically would be over if it was qualifying, and we, you know, around here we managed to get the tyre up to temperature pretty quick anyway, so hopefully it stays dry, but I don't think it will. But either way, we've got probably 1, maybe 2 laps on the tyre, so the pressure will be on in quali. Yeah, P6 on my return in some torrential conditions, like you say. We won't be doing the interview outside at the minute. We've been skating around on Thruxton, 2 dry sessions this morning. Well, even they weren't dry. There was some rain on the windscreens, but we managed to get through that. Torrential downpour before qualifying and in at the deep end. So yeah, happy to come away with P6. You know, make Q3 the fast 6, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, really happy. Just team did a great job. A little car glitch at the end there, but nothing anybody could do, so roll on tomorrow.
Race day here at Thruxton, very different weather, isn't it? Only the UK can do this. Very rainy yesterday. Let's talk about quali. P2 for Tom Ingram. Lots of standing water. P6 for Senna Proctor. Very, very good effort considering he's back in the car. First qualifying session. And it was torrential, and P7 for Tom Chilton, so 3 inside the top 10, and P16 for Adam Morgan. He came off a couple of times, but he will fight through from there. Dry as a bone today. Race 1, kick it off in a minute.
By Sutton, not a great start by Camish in comparison to Doble, who's almost up alongside him, but Sutton has certainly got the drop on Ingram. Side of Senna Proctor and a very, very sideways Chilton in the middle of the pack. Has he been able to save it as the cars come up towards us? Yes, he has. Safety car deployed as Ingram tries to go right round the outside. They're going to be level. He goes through. Sutton has to give him room. Ingram will lead at the end of the lap. They race to the flags and the boards, and Ingram is ahead. To the outside line goes Ingram. He's done it once here to get the lead. Sutton right on the limit as the car quivers under braking. They clash. Camish is going to go through for the lead. They skip out the chicane. Ingram comes through in the lead, and that was the last of the late breakers on the outside line. There was really nowhere Ingram could go. But Tom Ingram's first win of 2025 comes at Thruxton. Tom Ingram wins race 1.
Yeah, fairly action-packed to be honest with you. Not really much of a chance to breathe throughout the whole thing with Ash on my tail and having to be mindful of everything that's going on. So yeah, really good result, really good to start it off well, and the first one of the year, which I'll be honest, I've not been that fussed of. People have kept reminding me about this, or you haven't had a win yet, and I've not been that fussed to be honest. It's been just a series of keep knocking off the, clicking off the rounds and gaining the points. So yeah, good to finally get one.
Race 1 is done, absolutely chaotic, but Tom Ingram takes the win. He had to go up in the bus, but we keep it. That is the main thing. So he starts from P1 again. Race 2's just about to kick off, so I better be quick. P8 for Adam Morgan, P9 for Senna Proctor, and P15 for Tom Chilton. A track limits penalty costing us a few places there. These lot are ready to go again.
Red quickly lights out, it is blast off with Ingram making a good start. But Tom Ingram is second.
Race 2 is done, and another good one for the team. Tom Ingram, P2 this time. Ash Sutton, an incredible start. Took us all by surprise, and then finishing P1 in that one, but P2 nonetheless for Tom Ingram, another podium. P7 for Senna Proctor, and then we have P13 for Adam Morgan, and then DNF for Tom Chilton. Adam Morgan P13 due to a penalty due to track limits. Seems to be a theme of our weekend at the moment. Let's go on to race 3 that's kicking off in a minute.
It says about your weekend. First win of the season. Thanks everybody. It's very kind of you. Yeah, finally.
The engine notes rise, the lights go out, and it is blast off. Indeed so for second place. Round the outside goes Ingram then, up in the second spot, but he's going to run out of laps to do anything about row bottom. But it's been a good charge and more points for Tom Ingram, a win earlier on in the day. Second goes the way of Tom Ingram, third across the line Dan Camish, Senna Proctor is fourth.
Yeah, I set out with intentions to get 3 top 10s this weekend, and we've done that. A little bit disappointing coming off the front row in the last one, but not the best of my starts. But we just need to keep going, and get a few more practice starts under our belt. And let's say the driver might have been a little bit rusty, but yeah, we're still happy with how the performance for the weekend. So
that's it. That is it done for Thruxton for another year. How do we sum up the last race? It was drama filled, as you can imagine. Tom Ingram taking P2 in the end. A little bit of contact between Jake Hill and Ash Sutton, allowing us to go through to P2. We had P4 for Senna Proctor, P9 for Tom Chilton, and DNF, unfortunately, for Adam Morgan. He is okay after an almighty whack in the barrier. Right, that is it for Thruxton. Time to go for a lay down and see you in a couple of weeks at Alton Park.